What is the best response to a fat insult? You're ugly, but I can go on a diet. I knew it is. There's no diet for your problem, but same. There's no diet for a shitty personality. Do you feel better about yourself now? This is the best response for any unnecessarily mean comments. My roommate put the recycling out once and I guess the wind had caught some of it. So I pull up, and my neighbor starts going off on me, calling us entitled millennial renters who have no respect for the neighborhood with a whole lot of colorful language thrown in. I didn't even know whether the recycling was actually ours, but had no issue picking up the items, all the while being berated by my verbally absweave neighbor. Took a few minutes, and she had no shortage of wretched things to say while I was literally addressing the problem. Monsieur, when I was done, I just looked at her and asked if she felt better, then went in the house. The look on her adult son's face, who witnessed the whole thing and is regularly yelled at by her, was absolutely worth the whole ordeal. Thank you. I've been trying to gain weight. Stumps them every time. It's all the sandwiches your wife makes me. Why are you so fat? Because every time I fuck your mom, wife, daughter, she gives me a grape. Use age appropriately. Usage appropriately. Sorry, I don't speak. Peaked in high school. No you is my favorite comeback of all time. I think it's genuinely insulting because I can think of no bigger waste of my time than coming up with a witty response to someone I don't give a single solitary fuck about. Why are you so fat? Cause every time I fuck your wife she bakes me a cake, gives me a grape, adds that wow factor. At least I'm the bigger man. Hey, pipe down or I'll eat you. Honestly, just stop taking it as an insult. If you're fat, and you don't mind being fat, look them dead in the eye and congratulate them on their keen observational ability. Remember that no one has to hate or be thrilled with their body. We can be fat and happy, fat and want to improve ourselves, fat and neutral, etc. If the only thing someone can find about you as an insult is something physical, then you're doing something right. Basically, the best response is, and what about it? Quote. A great one in this vein would be how I respond to, you shouldn't smoke. Quote. Really? Why? What have you heard? Quote. Well, it will kill you and is unhealthy. Blah blah blah. Quote. Holy shit, really? I'm gonna quit after this pack then. Quote. Fat could be, I'm fat. What? Picks up gut and looks at it. Oh god, I didn't know. How do I fix this? Quote. Bitch, I know. I can even imagine an excited, I know, right? Some guys in front of me in line at a fast food restaurant were making comments about my weight. Loudly. I told them I could hear them quite clearly. They started apologizing and I held up my hand and said, no, not necessary. Asterisk, I'm bigger than that. Asterisk. And then I walked away. I may be fat but I can always lose weight. You, however, will always be ugly. Deadpan voice. Oh wow. I never noticed. I also like to say something along the lines of, really? That's all you've got? For all my character flaws you're going for my physical appearance? That's just lazy and pathetic. Once at work I went outside with my coworker to get the food we ordered. My coworker, who's bigger, took the pizza to carry inside and an old man who passed by said to her, she should watch what she eats. She told him to watch what he speaks and continued walking. The old guy stood there not believing what happened and I laughed at his face. When I was 7 years old there was a kid named Josh in my class, and he was the only fat kid in the class. One time, I went up to him and said, you're fat. And he said, yeah, I know, and cast his eyes down in sadness. I felt bad afterwards. I feel even worse to this day, because looking back, he was genuinely such a nice kid and he didn't have many friends. So yeah, that's the best response. It makes the bully feel like shit for the rest of their life. I know you're, but what am I? Classic. As a Norwegian, I have never understood this one. Like, subject acknowledging that they are, but asks object what they are. I don't get it. Could you elaborate? It's a childish way to use their insult against them. You're just saying, I'm not fat. You're fat. Which is pretty stupid when most people saying it are fat as fuck. Losing the weight? No heart. None. Don't dignify it with a reply. Just walk away. Some people are just negative drain on you. No one needs that shit in their life. If it's a one-off, ignore it. If it keeps happening, i.e. in a workplace, put in a proper complaint about it, or just smack them round the head. My little brother got bullied at school for a bit. He's a big lad, but quiet. One day, he just hit the guy and put him on the floor. No one said anything after that. Look extremely confused and say, okay, and then go back to whatever you were doing. It's my favorite response to homophobic bullshit too. Just takes all the wind out of their sails if you don't look bothered. Happy cake day. One shortcake. Who hurt you? One of my worst bullies was somebody whose mother had passed away. He once told me, Jeff, you're so ugly that, when you were born, the doctor slapped your mother. Quote. My response, at least I have a mother. I felt horrible, but also vindicated. The bully earned that one. I usually go for the straight-up belly flop threat. Eating them. Eat less and exercise more. Try and get off their head in your folds. Every time I fuck your wife she makes me some low-fat bread. Then maybe you should stop looking like a snack to me. Sorry mate, I'm not a mirror. Best you go home for self-deprecation. The fat is being insulted or about to be. I'm fat because every time I fuck your mom she gives me a cookie. Former fat person here. Best thing to do is really take it to heart and do something about it. Fat shaming works. As a father, person, well, you're gaining quite the belly. Me, well yeah, I can't have my 3-month-old baby resting her head on a rock-hard 8-pack. So I had to add a bit of cushioning for her to protect her. It's lame, but I'm a dad now. I need to become accustomed to dad jokes faced with rolling eyes. This is also clutch for mothers. Losing some weight smiley face. The classic is, I can lose weight but you'll always be ugly, stupid, whatever. Stop or I would eat your family, even grandma. A small body couldn't hold this personality. This is my favorite fatso cope. Losing weight. What is this? High school? Grow up you sorry excuse for an adult. I'd rather my kids grow up to be fatter than me than even an eighth as douchey as you. You're a joke with legs. But your mouth does most of the running. So shut it before my fat ass shuts it for you. Go on a diet. I'm gonna eat ya. I'll sit on you. Fat can be changed, ugly can't. Not being fat. Getting fit. Losing weight. Eat them whole. Losing weight. Lose weight tubs. Did you think of that one all by yourself or did you need an adult to help you? Lose weight. Being fat is unhealthy. So is smoking. So is drinking. Nobody gets bullied for those. Well, I've never heard of anyone saying, so what I smoke. It's who I am. Or, I am an empowered alcoholic. I shouldn't have TK be ashamed of being myself. You haven't hung around enough wine mommies. Fair point. Lol, people who smoke cigarettes get bullied all the time. And if you drink too much people will call you an alcoholic. No they don't, they just get 12 breaks during a workday. It takes years of dedication and hard work to get a body like this, you don't come by it overnight. Are you unkind because you were abused as a child? I can lose weight, can you eat less dog shit? The fuck? I don't care. I'm only fat because every time I fuck your mom she gives me a cookie. Then slap your gut. I'll eat your kids. Yo, mama! Exclamation mark. Exercise. Killing their family. And eating them afterwards. Thanks, I've been hitting the buffets. Okay, fuck off. Losing weight. Careful. You may get caught in my gravity and I will destroy you. However, to stop a bully, just agree with the monsieur. Like, you're fat equals I know. Are you smelly equals yep. Every human does. It is proven to work. There's a few vids of it on YouTube. As a fat person I wanna say to all the people who called me fat, at least I can afford more food than you. Sorry for bad grammar. Just outlive the Mr. Carrot. Oh carrot wait. murdering their family, then torturing them in your Mongolian child sex slave labor camp, and accidentally leaving a clue, going to jail for 12.8 years, then planning a grand escape, then going back to your labor camp and seeing everyone is dead and your work is for nothing, then blowing up a subway in mid-Manhattan in 1987, killing 673 people. Or saying no you. IDK. Dad? Best response is to take heed that you are overweight and do something about it. If you stay overweight into middle age, you will lose maybe 10 to 20 years off your lifespan. Better to eat healthily, get exercise, and enjoy life more. Lose weight. At least I'm not as much of a fat loser. Whale be asterisk 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 as your mo monsieur. I did get called a fat loser. Whale be asterisk 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 once, lol. Did you just mistake me for your mom? Diet and exercise? No response, just eat them. This. Lose weight. Lose weight. The best response is to lose weight. Lose weight. Start losing weight, Tubby. Losing the weight. Exercise. I can go on a diet, but you always be you ugly. What insult is there in telling me that which everyone sees? Seneca. If it's true that you're fat, then why bother feeling offended or insulted by the truth? If it's nonsense, then why be offended by nonsense? If someone throws nonsense at you, shouldn't the person who has done so be the one who feels ashamed instead of you? If it's about something visible, you so fat. What? WHO told you. That was supposed to be a secret. If it's something about a diet, go on a diet, fatty. I'm on a diet. It's called not being a dick. Or if you just want to kill them. As you, Paperback Buddha, said, feel better about yourself now? I may be fat, but you're ugly as fuck. I can always lose weight, but ugly is to the bone. At least if we go without food, I will outlive you by a long shot, you skinny camel. I'm only this size cause after I bang your mom she makes me a sandwich. Thanks for the compliment. Say, if I jumped on you would you die? Something along the lines of, yeah I know, surprising that your mom let me fuck her. There is no good answer to an insult, because if you care about it and feel offended they succeed. The best way to react is to ignore the monsieur. At least my dick is still bigger than yours. Men get insulted while women tend to blush and mentally lock up. Friend of mine says, I love food, what do you expect? Hee lol. You actually have a brain up there to be able to look me up and down to calculate how many kilograms I am, monsieur. I was obviously not in a good mood. There was more, but that's too rude to put on the internet. I worked hard on all this insulation. Better fat than stupid. I can go on a diet, but you can't fix ugly. Every ounce of fat in my body is a joyous memory. You don't look like you have very many. I've always liked the time-tested I'm not, you are. I ain't fat. I'm just protecting my six-pack. Every time I fuck your mom, she bakes me a pie. Yes, I am fat. You are ugly and stupid. But I can lose weight. Well, thank you, Captain Obvious. What gave it away? Every time I shag her wife, she makes me a haggis sandwich. I didn't realize eating your mama was adding calories. I guess I'll stick to anal. Bear hug. Is that the best you can do? It's not very creative. I feel sorry for you. Pro tip, grow a beard with MOFC. No one messes with a big bearded man. Problemo solved. Every time your mom and I make love she gives me a cookie. No you. Every time I shag your ma'am, she gives me a cookie. To own it and deal with your being overweight. I wouldn't eat that. It's because every time I fuck your mom, she gives me a biscuit. Just laugh. They will feel so dumb. That makes two of us, bro or sis. At least I have substance that me. Yes, by the looks of it, as much as you could eat. It's all about diversity. Depends on the insult, mate. Neat smiley face. I can lose weight but you can't lose stupid. Why are you over-minding your business, bitch? I know you are, but what am I? I can fix fat, ya can't fix stupid. It's because every time I bang your mom she baked me a pie. Yes, you are right, thank you. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.